Hey everybody, how you doing? I just thought we'd chat today a little bit. It's Kelly's Truck Talk. I'm talking about stuff that is happening right now in the real estate business. I'm still working. I'm still busy. I gotta do it while I'm driving down the road. I was thinking about, there's a lot of people, I've been reading through a lot of Facebook groups and even through LinkedIn. And a lot of the Facebook groups are talking about the challenges of the up and down cycles. Does that stress you out? Does that, the idea of not getting paid regularly, does that stress you out? Like those questions are going in there all the time, and they're getting 128 comments, or getting 46 comments, or getting 82 comments, tons of comments. Everybody seems to have a lot to say about either what to do, or there's a lot of people that have a lot to say about totally relating to that. And if you're one of those people where you totally relate to the fact that that is stressful, and there's a bit of I guess you would call it the unknown factor in your real estate business. So there's this unknown factor that you don't know that you're going to get business. What a horrible feeling. I get it. I remember that back in the days when I first started out in real estate, and it was, I was relying 100% on enthusiasm. I was just, I was ambitious. I was willing to hustle. I was willing to, just get to know people as best I could. I got really good at just listening to people and kind of finding a need and then figuring out how I could help them. It was frustrating for me a lot of times because I needed them to do business quicker, because I needed to make commission quicker, and my money was running out, and I remember that. And so I started to discover ways, but over time I kind of figured out that once I had enough people in the hopper, once I call it the hopper, once I had enough people kind of in that funnel, and then eventually a few would just kind of come down, and that would be money. But when I had lots of them in the hopper, and I had lots of different people going, and I paid attention to the now business, I was all over it, but I was also paying attention to the soon business, and I was paying attention to the future business, and I was paying attention to my past business. And when I started paying attention to all those things, every one of them were just as important, and I had to find time in my days to make sure I was nurturing all those things at the same time while dealing with the now business and dealing with it really well and doing a good job so I could nurture referrals. I found that I was never worried about stuff. And, that started happening about 17 years ago. So it took me about 5 years into the business. But that first 5 years, I had zero direction. I had zero training. I had zero, I didn't have a mentor that was doing it right. I had somebody that was doing it wrong teaching me, and I had to figure out my own ways. And I just encourage you, it doesn't need to take 5 years to get there. It doesn't. Your first 90 days and your first 12 months, if you do everything right and you do everything that we teach in the 4X formula, within 12 months, you'll experience success, you will experience money, you'll experience commission checks, you absolutely will if you do all those things. But what you'll be building is you'll be building up that funnel with leads in it that will start to germinate at times when you don't even know it's going to happen. You can't even plan for everything. You can't grab a piece of grass and make it grow faster. You can't do any of that, but you can plant. You can plant, you can plant, you can plant. And if you're planting long enough, eventually things will grow. And I just encourage you in that. Just really think about the planting. Really think about that. And eventually the little ups and downs will start to smoothen out your business. I have been paid every single month for the last over 17 years. I've been saying 17 years for a while now, so I actually have to calculate it out. But definitely over 17 years, at least one commission check. Even during the really hard times of 2008 when the whole world crashed, and during SARS and all the epidemics, and now we have the COVID thing, still racking up my months right now, still doing it. So I'm still working. And it's not theory when I'm teaching. It's stuff that I'm applying today, right now, every day. I'm still doing it. So I encourage you to check it out. I'd love to help you out. And hey, have a great day.